We're back. There you see the score, 2-1. Final Boss taking the lead after game 3. And now, guys, we are gearing up for game number 4. This one, fast and furious. Capture the flag on Onslaught. Taking a look at the map here on Onslaught, there are no power weapons, no sniper, no rockets. It's all about the battle rifles, the positioning, and the teamwork, Scott.
Yeah, and I'm looking for Best Man and Defy to get control of top middle and not leaving that. They need this game, and Best Man and Defy are known for this game type. They're really good at it.
All right, well, we're going to open this one up with Best Man. He gave an awesome interview last night, and his battle rifle started to heat up at the end of last game. Let's see how he starts off here on Onslaught. Best Man's going to be taken down, but we're going to stay on him through the respawn. And it looks like Final Boss is going to win the opening battle here. Scott Defy doing a nice job staying alive in the base, clearing out. It looked like 2 players who tried to push in from A side.
But the interesting thing is there that Final Boss didn't really get control of top middle. They kind of rushed low. That's different than what we're used to seeing from them.
Best Man finished off the kill on Ogre 2, who is sitting top middle. Now he's going up against Victory, who is top B. Nice team shot, like you said. Defy and Best Man working together. The duos making their way top B.
Yeah, when I play with these guys, I just put them top middle, and then I would just run into the base and grab the flag as much as possible.
And here you got Best Man making that push into the base. He's got Pistola there. Nice 5-shot, cleaning it up with the headshot. Naded's going to clean up the kill on Victory. That's 4 dead for Final Boss, and the first flag grab is going to be coming from Carbon. It's in the hands of Naded, who's already got it back to his base. Carbon is fast on this map. Check them out. They're already on the board.
And you know, Puckett, Naded is going to have a big game here. He hasn't had a dominant series. He's -4 for the series so far compared to him being +43 for the tournament.
Wow, so Naded, finally we have a team who can shut him down, or at least it seems up to this point. Let's see if he can get it going later. Right now we got Walshy trying to fight out of his base. He's fighting with Defy over on B side. Defy's taken down. Walshy staying alive, and he's going to get pinched by Fear itself and Ogre 2. Let's go on board with Fear. He's running the flag bottom middle. And Fear is going to put it in, so Final Boss comes right back. 40 seconds later, it's all tied up 1-1. And you got to love this, Scott. They were set up to run a second flag. You see Victor X running it down low as Fear itself takes Victory's position top middle.
And by doing that, he's going to put those shots in those guys and to give Victory X a chance to score the flag.
And Victory's going to put it in, so Final Boss takes the lead. 2 caps in about 45 seconds.
A maze, to front of our base. Front of our base. No. Nice. Get top mid control. Bottom mid square. A maze, 3 down. 3 down. One there. I'm here. Hey, B maze. Defy's B maze weak. I
got your Pistola, no shield, no problem. Takes down Defy. Now he's got a player top middle spot him. He doesn't have any grenades, but he went for the jump and melee. And we see as Ogre 2 and Pistola are alive, bottom B, but they're taking heavy fire. Scott, what does Pistola need to do here?
Well, Pistola just needs to wait for his shields, work with his teammate like he's doing. But right now, if he can just get under their base and then start putting shots on Carbon top middle, he'll be able to be a big inconvenience.
And I love the way Pistola maneuvers around this map. He is the hardest player to kill when it comes to Onslaught. Check him out, using the structures perfectly to hide behind. He's finally going to be taken down. But remember, he started bottom B and he died top A. We're going to check out Naded, though. Naded grabbing the flag here for Carbon. They had 3 dead. All the opponents spawning up B, but nice grenades by Fear itself and Victory to take him down. And we're going to jump on board with Victory X. He is bottom middle, and he's doing work on Defy, who tried to sneak into the base. Defy, that's a wall. You can't run away from me. The flag, though, staying alive. Carbon keeping it in the hands of Best Man. And nice job by Victory and Ogre 2 to clear out bottom 8. Now they're going to push in for the flag.
I think they figured out the secret of beating Carbon, and that's getting 2 battle rifles on Naded every time.
Shut him down before he can get started. Ogre 2 is going to be taken down. Fear itself, though, is positioned top middle with Pistola. This is dangerous.
Yeah, Pistola's known for sitting top middle. We love when he's up there because he normally goes on killing sprees.
And Fear having to drop down, but he's got help. Nice nade by Ogre 2 will take down to 5. Victory's got a kill as well. That's going to be 3 down for Carbon. They're spawning A side, and Fear itself is going to do a nice job dodging the grenades. Takes out Walshy, and he's going to let his teammate run the flag here.
Let's go.
And there he's going to run it himself, bottom middle. You see the protection from, it looks like Victor X top middle. Naded with the Mauler out of range. Victory's going to run it in. Here we go, final boss, cap 3 flags in a row.
But you know, Chris, this is one of those game types that can go back and forth. It's just a very fast-paced game type, and final boss, even though they're up by 2, still have to be careful.
And remember, guys, it is do or die here for Carbon. They're down 2-1 in the series. If final boss wins this game, they win the series, and they will advance to the winners bracket finals on MLG Championship Sunday. Fear itself moving in to get the flag return at the Carbon base, and now he is sitting over there on the A corner. Nice job taking out Defy, and now he's going for the double on Naded.
And you know, Puckett, the main problem with Carbon has been so far, they haven't been able to come over final boss's consistency. All four team members on final boss positive at this time, and none of them are more than positive 15. What does that tell you? That means that they're playing a very well-rounded game.
Fear itself, perfect grenade, trades with Walshy. That's going to be basically a double kill, but 3 of his teammates are down. Pistola is going to be the last one alive here, it looks like. And he's going to try and survive bottom A. Final boss cannot get trapped in their base. They have Best Man and Defy pushing top middle on him. And let's go check out Carbon. They're down 2 flags in the game, but they're starting to heat up here, Scott. Let's check out Defy. And good thing we didn't switch to Defy because he got destroyed. We're staying on board the Walshy. He's going to be taken out on the corner, and you got to give props to Final Boss. Every time it looks like Carbon is going to get set up inside their base, they take out that person with at least 2 battle rifles.
Yeah, but the thing is Naded's kind of pushing on his own right now. You see, he made the flank, he stopped the flag carrier, but you want to work with your teammates, especially when they're getting trapped in your base.
So we're going to stay on board with Victor X. He was trying to run the flag bottom B. Ogre 2 is going to be taken out by the grenade by Defy. And there's Defy. Victory couldn't find him. Best Man sitting top B. Victory chasing him down. The flag is out bottom middle. He's going to let Pistola get that return. Unable to get the kill. Nate is going to take down Pistola, and there finally Victory able to clean it up with the double. Now going for the triple on Defy. Hits him with the grenade, and there it is. 3 straight kills going for number 4 on Walshy.
You know, this guy just doesn't get enough credit. Even though he's the Matador Bold player and he deserves it, he just doesn't get enough credit. He's an incredible player.
I've been a fan of Victor X for years. I said he was my player to watch a couple of events ago. He's still the player I watch on Final Boss. Check him out, running the flag perfectly, bottom A. Now he's bringing it in, and this is going to be 4 straight flags for Final Boss. Can they make it 5, Scott?
Well, they're in the perfect position. You see, Fear Itself is still in their base right now. Even though they have 2 dead, they have a nice spread on the map.
So Final Boss controlling the map. Victor X patrolling his base, making sure that Carbon doesn't sneak in behind him. Final Boss doing a great job preventing the spawn trap. They haven't been spawn trapped even once this game.
Yeah, and Carbon hasn't gotten top middle yet, Chris. You know, I expected Defy and Best Man to be there. I said that before, but they haven't gotten there yet.
Well, Nate just got a clutch double kill. That'll get Final Boss pinned in their base. You see Victor X still alive. He was the one that scored the flag. He's been here the last minute and a half. Final Boss being very patient here before going after that 5th flag. Victory is finally taken down. Let's jump on board with Carbon. We got Best Man. Actually, let's go check out Defy. He's sitting top middle. Best Man trying to sneak in down low.
Fear and Ogre 2 are both injured there. 2 flag. Big corner still.
And Best Man's assassinated, but we still got Defy sitting top mid, putting heavy shots on the flag. And Ogre 2 is going to take him out. All 4 dead again for Carbon. Let's see how they fight out of this spawn trap.
Nice shots. And the nest. Weak at B nest. Pistola.
And it just seems that Final Boss is winning the individual battles. You see Victory with the perfect 4-shot. He was running the flag, got a kill, cleanup kill on Naded, and now we see the 5th and final flag running bottom B. Victory is going to be taken down, but Ogre 2 and Pistola are still alive. And Final Boss needs to give up on that flag. They need to avoid the spawn trap here. We got Naded and Best Man trying to set it up over on B side.
And it's only a matter of time before Naded gets in their base and starts causing havoc, Chris.
And he's getting the triple right now as he beats down Ogre 2. 3 straight kills for Naded, Defy, and Walshy's still alive here for Carbon. They're pushing in on the flag aggressively. But it looks like Victor X is still going to be causing problems. He's been doing it all game long. He is my MVP so far in this game number 4.
RA dump. Oh my god. Is that he go to?
Defy nading himself, getting the boost up in the air to shoot Ogre 2.
He's weak top A.
Fortunately, it drops half your shield, and you lose the fight. We're gonna stay on board. Actually, we're gonna make some changes over here. We're jumping on board with Pistola. He's making his way top middle. Fear itself, you see, coming in behind the team. Ogre 2's running by the flag. He's gonna be taken down by the grenade. 4-1, final boss has 5 minutes to put in this 5th flag. Carbon, they need to prevent this final flag or they're dropping to the loser's bracket.
Yeah, and the difference here is in flag caps, besides the fact that they're up 4-1, is that they can execute the flags effectively by sending 2 guys into the base. Carbon always sends 1 guy in.
And we got Pistola back at the Carbon base. He's gonna clean up the kill on Best Man. Fear itself gonna clean up the kill on Defy. Final boss simply outslaying Carbon in the last 2 games, guys.
Yeah, it's really because the Carbon seems almost clueless. Naded hasn't found that niche yet.
Best Man pushing in on B-side with Defy. Meanwhile, we have Pistola still in the Carbon base. Walshy finally scaring him back to his own. And here comes Victory X to back up Pistola. I expect these two to move together. But Pistola coming all the way back to his base. Meanwhile, we have Cam, the flanker, sneaking in on Carbon's base. He was where Pistola was the last 2 minutes, and now he's got the kill on Defy, disrupting the Carbon attempt once again. Fear itself with half shield versus Best Man with full shield. Pistola's gonna help him out and they get the kill. Final boss showing the stellar teamwork.
Yeah, this is not the teamwork we saw versus Triggers Down, Chris. They were very passive and they relied a lot on their individual skill.
So 3 minutes, 30 seconds left in regulation time. It's really crunch time here for Carbon. Let's go over to the blue team when we get a chance, but I think this may be game over if they can set up properly. Fear itself is the only one alive. He's actually got Cam on the other side over on A side, so it's a 2-man team inside the Carbon base, and Fear's gonna trade kills with Best Man as Victory cleans up the final kill. Are they gonna go for the flag run?
I don't think so, Chris. I think that's the wrong thing to do here. I think you just take the lead and then you go with it.
All right, so they're gonna maintain the lead, not try and run the flag. Play this one safe. Do not allow Carbon any opportunity to make a flag cap.
But Carbon needs to be aggressive here. They need to get a guy top middle, and instead of just having that other guy go top middle, send 3 guys into that base and get ready for it.
And while they're not able to get anywhere, that's again 4 dead here for Carbon. Defy coming off the respawn. You see how fast he's taken down. Native's taken down. Best Man and Walsh trying to stop this flag. It's in the hands of Ogre 2, and he's running it down low. Bottom A, the grenade from Best Man will stop it, but Pistola's gonna pick it right back up. And a nice grenade by Defy, so Carbon being scrappy, stopping the flag. Each player coming up clutch. As you see, it was Nathan's turn as he takes down Victor X, and finally they move in for the return.
Well, after that big return, Carbon's gonna have some momentum, and they know that they only have 2 minutes to work with to get this last 3 caps.
And when normally we would hear a big round of applause if it was Final Boss doing it, we heard one guy on the right side of the stage clapping for Carbon. It seems Columbus is purely a Final Boss crowd. And here we go, we got Defy finally making a move on the flag. This is the first time we've seen Carbon touch the flag in the second half of the game. They only have 2 minutes left on the clock here in regulation time, and that is a huge fumble by Defy. And there we go, Carbon showing some life. They're back on the board 4-2.
Carbon really can't be passive here, Chris. Defy needs to push up the top B and get to top middle and do the jump into their base as soon as he can.
Well, he's putting nice long shots. He's got 3 guys B-side, all 4 members of Final Boss looking at him. Best Man is gonna get slaughtered in the FB base. Defy goes down as well. I don't see this one going in Carbon's favor. Final Boss is just too good with 1 minute and 20 seconds left on the clock.
I got him. Watch the beat on.
And here we go, Victor X once again setting up on the B box. He's gonna help out Fear itself, clean up the kills down low. Naded, however, is gonna smack him in the face. But Final Boss is really just gonna play defense. They're gonna wait this one out, Scott.
And I'm surprised Victory X didn't stay up on that box and just sit there and spawn kill them for the next 50 minutes just to be like, you know, we're better than you and this is why.
Fear itself staying alive. Bottom A side going up against Walsh. He had half shield and he still wins the battle. Everything going right here for Final Boss.
We got one. Guys, weak. Weak A first. Your last guy, your last guy. Weak already. Corner next to you.
30 seconds left on the clock. Can Carbon get in? Can they touch the flag? Defy is making a desperate push, but he's got Ogre 2 there to shut him down. Final Boss just needs to prevent any flag touches for about 14 more seconds. And I think this game is over, guys. Best Man making the push in. 6 seconds left. But it doesn't matter. Final Boss is going to wrap this one up. They advance. 3-1. Final Boss over Carbon. And this match has been the story of Fear itself, dropping 43 kills. But check this out, Ogre 2, the hometown hero, dropping 41 assists, Scott.
Yeah, that's incredible, Chris. I mean, we saw how great their teamwork was, but 41 assists? That's unheard of.
All right, so there you see it, the final score. Final Boss 3, Carbon 1. Final Boss advances to our winners bracket finals tomorrow on MLG Championship Sunday.